3, 2, 1.
Hello, my fellow cigar lovers and addicts. Happy Memorial Day weekend, y'all. It's a special weekend. I'm down in Wichita visiting some family. And tonight I got my special guest, my brother DINK, who you've seen on the video. I got him into cigars not too long ago. And I thought it'd be fun to just do a remote from his shop, sitting here in front of his badass Chevelle and just chilling out, and gonna have a good night tonight. So everybody, when you get in, just check in. Let me know how your week's going. Let me know what you're smoking, what you're sipping on tonight. As far as the cigar thing's going, right on. Hey, Daniel, what's up, brother? So we got last couple of weeks have just been crazy, man. I have gotten so much amazing fucking cigars. I mean, I've got a bunch of Opus Lost Cities. Today I bought a box of Opus Societies. I got a bunch of rare pink blacks. But what I'm the most excited about was I got 2 boxes of the Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust, the Con Fiddleheads. And that's that New Hampshire only exclusive release. It's extremely rare. It even says on the box, it's like extremely rare release. And I didn't get in on any of these last year. And I was like, I got to get me some. And luckily I called the store and I was like, hey, dude, I'll need a couple boxes of those. And man, he packaged them up. And it was Tobacco Haven in New Hampshire. Great place. I got a box from them, and then I got another box from a place called Twin Smokes in New Hampshire, and I was really, really lucky to get those. And so tonight, I'm going to smoke my first one with my brother here. So there you go, buddy. So that's what we're smoking tonight. To start out is the Con Fiddlehead, Dunbarton. I'm really excited to check these out, and hopefully they'll be delicious. So what's everybody been up to this week, man? Hopefully you guys had a good week. This thing's got the hella pigtail on it too, man. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it.
Wow.
Yeah, little piggy tail. Crazy. On. Even more so than like the sober maces and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
I'm glad you had a good week, Daniel. For sure, brother. There you go, dude. Stick it in there and right. Give it a cut. But yeah, it's been a good week. And I went to, so, you know, my favorite cigar shop in Kansas City is the Cigar Room in Lee Summit, Missouri, around the corner from where I work. And I go there all the time and smoke cigars. They had a La Aurora event last week. And man, I got some really good La Aurora cigars. I got their Prime collection that had like some cigars that were from like 2006. Really well aged cigars, and just kind of toast that foot a little bit. Okay. And I was excited to get those. Got some of their small batches, and they were fucking tasty. I'll tell you what, I haven't had any real good La Auroras for a minute, and it was really good to smoke on some. I mean, that's an old company, man. La Aurora's been around for a long time. There you go. Now let it sit for a second.
It's tasty already.
Oh yeah.
Ah, very nice.
So anyway, yeah, man, went to a vape shop this week up in Kansas City, and this is a vape shop, mind you, and they had 9 fucking boxes of Opus Lost Cities. I mean, all the Vitolas. They even had the Tubos, the Robusto Tubos. Holy shit! I couldn't believe it. I just had to. I had to fucking spend some coin on those because they are so. Yeah, go right ahead. We got some friends and family here, guys, that I'll introduce you to here in a little while. They're back in the background, going to be shooting some pool, and we're just having a good kickoff to our holiday weekend, man. So.
Wow.
Can everybody hear me okay? Is the sound good? Is the video good? Am I glitching out? Let me know what's going on. Still trying to get some of this stuff figured out here and see what we got going on. Daniel, can you hear me okay? Is everything good? Yeah, we got a couple people still hanging out in here. I'm not seeing a whole lot in the chat, but it's all good. So Dink, since you've gotten into the cigars I've given you, have you enjoyed it? I mean, is it something that you are really liking doing? I mean, have you?
It was fantastic. You gave me 6 cigars. I enjoyed 4 and gave my youngest son 2 of them, and he enjoyed the hell out of those. And he even tried to snatch up my cutter and lighter and the whole 9 yards that you gave me to light my cigars with, and that didn't happen. So, but no, it was very enjoyable. Like I say, you had taught me a lot about notes of the different characteristics of the flavors as the cigar burns, and yeah, just wonderful. So yeah, it was a all around great experience. I'm glad to have another nice one between my fingers right now.
Yeah, this is starting off really, really smooth and delicious.
Very delicious. And it's not light.
On the French exhale, man, it's not burning the shit out of my nostrils. It's not real pepper forward or anything. Getting almost like some good chocolate notes, some espresso maybe. But man, just even just light up, it's delicious. I can see why people are going crazy for this cigar.
Yeah. Well, I'm an amateur in the cigar world, but I tell you what, I'm liking what I'm tasting. It's very good.
Hey, you guys, try to hit me up in the chat. I'm not seeing the chat feed again this week. I got a couple from Daniel starting out, but if you guys are in here with me, just let me know here, put something in the chat so I know that everything's working good and we're rolling fine. Well, I don't know what everybody's got going on this weekend. I'm down here visiting my brother Kevin and his wife Robin, and then my sister Megan and her husband, my brother-in-law Michael. They're coming down from Warsaw, Missouri, so they had about a 5.5-hour drive. They're not due to get here till later on this week. And then, of course, hanging out here with Dink and the gang, and then I had another brother of mine, Travis Millard. Prayers out to Travis. Travis just found out like 3 weeks ago that he had cancer in his kidney and had to have a kidney removed yesterday. And I stopped by and saw him in the hospital. And you just never know, guys. That's why, enjoy every day. Smoke every good smoke that you want to. Don't save that shit. Just if you got good cigars and you want to smoke them, man. There's always going to be more. And life is just too short to not enjoy what you got going on and live life to the fullest, man. Hey, so yeah, so we got some people coming in here now. We got Mr. Cash. What's up, my brother? We got Young in here with us tonight too. What's up, buddy? Glad you could make it. And we're having a good time tonight. It's a good holiday weekend. Been rainy. Shit, we drove down this morning, left Kansas City at 7:30 this morning, and fucking it rained on us most of the way down. And but I still was hitting it. There was a couple spots there where I had to cruise on at about 90. I just put some brand new Michelins on Brenda's Pathfinder and shit, and that motherfucker just tore that road up, dude. It was sticking good.
Nice.
But I have known this man for a long time. We've been through hell and back together, man. We played golf together. We've seen some fucking crazy shit down at Lake of the Ozarks and partying and just doing all kinds of shit. And man, we've shared some really good times together, man. And his parents, God rest their soul, Marge and Cleo, they were like parents to me. I loved them to death, and they just were amazing people, and you know, treated me like I was their own son, and pretty cool deal. Man. Yeah, so I was lucky. I got 2 boxes of these, and I'm so glad that I did. In fact, I might have to just give one of these away to a lucky individual tonight. And just tonight, I'm enjoying just a good old Mick coffee. Bobby and Lori were gracious enough to bring me some Java because I forgot to stop on the way as I was running late. And still doing good. 57 days today with no alcohol. I'm feeling great. Everything's going really well, and that was definitely a good move for me. But hit me up in the chat. Let me know what everybody's smoking tonight. Hopefully it's something good. Start off a holiday weekend. I actually got Monday, I'm supposed to have a holiday off. And when I got to drive home Sunday from here. And then Monday, I got to drive to St. Louis for some work stuff so I can get back and finish up my deadline by June 1st, which actually June 1st is my birthday. I'll be Heinz 57 this year, man. So getting up there a little bit, but you know, fuck it. You know, just
got me choked up on that one.
Yeah,
that was funny.
So I guess a lot of the goodies are coming out from PCA, starting to see some stuff. I've seen that Nick and Nicholas had a deal with Two Guys Cigars this week, premiering the Perdomo father and son line. You know, they got the Connecticut and the sun-grown shade and the Maduros, and fuck, the Maduros sold out in like 2 fucking hours. I mean, they were gone. Really looking forward to getting that cigar. I'm sure it's going to be good. You know, as good as all the Perdomo stuff has been since they came out with that Legacy line. But, you know, we were talking earlier about that story at the lake. Why don't you tell them that story that you were just telling these guys?
Well, there's several. I was concentrating.
Tell them the sunglasses story.
Yeah. So anyway, my buddy Sean here, not only a cigar addict, connoisseur, he's always been into anything he gets into. It's crazy. He goes all out, whether it be cameras, video, drones, my God, all the way down to the sunglasses. So what he was mentioning was we were out on a 32-foot offshore ocean racing boat on Lake of the Ozarks. And Sean had purchased so much cameras and lenses and stuff from Nikon that they sent him a pair of $600 Nikon sunglasses. So anyway, we're flying across the lake, and Tony told everybody to hold on, and he gave her full throttle, and we jumped up to about 100 miles an hour with, I would say, at least 10 to 12 people in the boat.
Yeah, because there were some people tucked down in the bow too.
Yeah, the bow was full and the boat was just badass. And but Tony had warned us all, to hold on, because we were approaching, some pretty good waves. And the last I remember, Tony was yelling, "Oh shit!" And I looked over at Sean, and a wave. We had jumped a wave and dove into another wave, and the wave came over the boat and swept Sean's $600 Nikon glasses right off into the Ozark Lake, which is where we were at, was about 130 feet deep.
Yeah.
So
they were fucking gone.
I think Sean lost his glasses, but it was, I'll never forget it. It was, well, I don't even want to go into other things that went on in that lake, but it was Lake of the Ozarks is a nice place to be.
Right on.
So
Young says he's taking the night off from cigars. Him and his wife went to a lounge last night and had a really good time. Yeah, man, sometimes you got to do that. You get burnt out. You smoke a shit ton of fucking cigars, it just burns your palate out. And sometimes when you're coming off a high like that, and you have a really great experience at the lounge and a really good time, it's almost like you ruin it. It's like you're forcing another cigar when you're still savoring that experience and you're still enjoying, the memories and the feelings from the night before. So that's all right, brother. I'm glad you're here and with us. And I almost wasn't going to do a show, but with the fucking YouTube debacle from the last couple of fucking shows. So had that one a few weeks ago, and we were 3.5 hours into it, and YouTube just shut the fucking channel down. Those of you that were here, you seen it. It just fucking went black, and it says something about, broke community standards and shit and whatever. Well, I found out what that was. It wasn't that I was smoking cigars. It wasn't that I was dropping 8,000 fucking F-bombs. It was the fact that the music that I was playing, which I got from a YouTube artist, and he's like, "Yeah, man, my music," it was that blues shit. And he's like, "Yeah, my music is royalty free and all that shit." Well, the fucking algorithm still recognized that he owned the shit. And even though it said that it was safe to use, that it's allowed to be used on YouTube, they still shut the fucking stream down anyway. And then the next show, the goddamn chat feed went off. It just fucking went off. And I couldn't I couldn't talk to you guys. And I was like, what the fuck? And everybody started leaving, and I was like, well, this is fucked up. So I think I've got everything straight, and I'm not doing any music or anything right now. And we'll get that figured out. In fact, my brother's got a band, and he's got some really cool music, and that definitely I can play some of that stuff. But we don't need it. You know what I mean? We're just in here bullshitting. We're enjoying some cigars and just some good times on a Friday night. And I just wanted to do a show because I haven't done one in a while. And then I haven't put any content out for a little bit, and it's just because I've been working 60 fucking plus hours a week for the last 3 months to try and get all the stuff with our group homes for our clients up to snuff and in good shape. And we had a deadline of June 1st to get tons and tons of stuff done. I mean, Jesus, we've probably, I've spent over $250,000 of my boss's money fixing these houses up. Had a $46,000 driveway that I got poured on one house alone. You know what I mean? And gutters and quartz countertops and kitchen remodels and flooring and just all kinds of stuff. So I've been crazy busy. So I haven't put a lot of content out, but I've got 3 unboxing videos. I'm going to do an unboxing of these, and then that La Aurora Prime collection, I'm going to do that, and then I'm finally going to get out my EP Carrillo Purple, Pledge Purple, and get those out here in the next week or so. So be watching for those, and then I'll have to share with you some of the other stuff that I've got, you know, and if you look on the Instagram or the Facebook, I mean, you'll see everything that I've got this last week. Got a bunch of rare pink blacks, got a bunch of the Lost Cities, just bought a box of Opus Societies today. So it's like I'm really and I'm really close to having 100 Opus for that 25th anniversary humidor that I bought down here at Christmas, you know. And so once I hit 100, then I'm going to have some that have been in there for over a year, and I'm going to start working my way through my Opus selection and sharing some of those and giving some of those away. You know what I mean? You know, not everybody, you know, is going to buy Opuses, but I love sharing cigars with y'all, and I've sent a lot of cigars out to a lot of people, and I've gotten cigars back, and that's just what we do, guys. You know what I mean? It's like, if I really like something, I want some feedback on it. And the best way for me to do that is to ship out a cigar bomb to somebody and be like, hey, I love these, try them. What do you think about it? You know what I mean? And that works out pretty fucking good for the most part. Oh, so some other cigars that I got coming. I got the new Johnny Tobacconaut Maduros that just came out. I got a 5-pack of those coming, and then I got those Paul Grammarian Lanceros, and those are coming this week. And then I just got some of that 2026 PCA, the Chimoli Pangu, the double Coronas, the big ones, and I'm really looking for, because I love the Chimolis. They are delicious cigars, and they're pretty well priced. So I'm looking forward to sharing a lot of that with you guys here. And then I got my new truck all fixed up, and then, you know, I was trying to figure out what the fuck name I wanted to name my truck. So I come up, because it's that little fucking off-road Ford Ranger and shit. So the name of my truck that I came up with is I'm calling it Dirt Vader. So old Dirt Vader's all fucking pretty much done. I've fucking put a system in it, man. Put a fucking badass Kenwood fucking head unit in it. I got some fucking Focal fucking speakers in there. Just, you know, it's mine now. I've got it all cleaned up and ready to go, and everything's all good. And I'm even gonna probably get some graphics for that thing. And then I ordered my my Missouri personal license plates that say Old Fogey. So I'm gonna have Old Fogey license plates, which is gonna be fucking cool. Yeah, Young. I'll tell you what, brother. I'll put my email, because I haven't sent you any fucking cigars yet. So let me fucking I'll put my email on here just in case you don't have it. And you email me your address. Hang on here. I don't have my mouse tonight, so. Oh, Fogies. There we go. Okay. oldfogiestogies@gmail.com. So yes, Young, send me your address, brother. And when I get those in, I'll send you one of those and some other prime goodies for you to try out, man. But I'm really excited because I love the Maduros, man. Maduro is probably about my favorite. And, you know, I love that fucking Johnny Tobacconaut 10th anniversary. That was an amazing fucking cigar. And I can't wait to get those and try them. I'm going to smoke one right away. And then, of course, I'll probably let some sit in the Humi for, you know, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 2 months, whatever, and smoke them again. Let them acclimate. But so what are you thinking about this? Pretty damn good, isn't it?
Wonderful.
Really smooth. I mean, just, oh my God.
It's, yeah, wonderful.
Just tasty, and it just real rich, creamy smoke. I'm loving it. But so yeah, man, I wanted to have the old Chevelle in on the shot tonight. This car that Gage and Dink have fucking put together and fucking rubbed down with a diaper about 800 fucking times. I mean, it is primo shape, and it is a fucking machine. Let me tell you, that motherfucker runs on race fuel. You got to have VP to even drive the motherfucker. And I was like, yeah, let's put the fucking Chevelle in here with us tonight while we're fucking hanging out. That's cool, man. Yeah, brother. I mean, you know, like I said, I love sharing cigars with people. I send shit out all the time. And, you know, it just, it is what it is. I got fucking way more fucking cigars than I could ever fucking smoke. Well, not that I could ever smoke, but I think I hit the 500 club last week, and I'm already up to like 540 fucking cigars, you know, in the last week. So I got lots of doubles of shit that I've smoked, and I'll still have plenty to smoke, and got some really good Lanceros this week, and some other shit. So yeah, it'll be good, and it'll be cool to see what you send back, you know, if you want to. You don't have to. I don't do that to get people to send me shit, but you know, in fact, Guns, I wanted to send him a cigar bomb because he kind of won that contest a few weeks ago. And I was going to give him that Definition 5th anniversary, the 5 años. And but I knew that I was going to get some of these, so I was holding back till I got these this last week. And I'm going to put one of those in his care package. So Guns, you got some stuff coming soon, brother, and some good shit too.
Should we fire that motherfucker up or what?
Yeah, you can. Let's do it. Yeah, let's fucking hear it. Hey, we're gonna fire up the machine, gang. Check this motherfucker out.
It's my car, by the way. It ain't his.
This thing is fucking sick. Listen to that fuel pump, Jesus. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking America, baby. That is fucking awesome. Thank you, Gage.
Kid Rock in the house.
So anyway, let me kind of introduce you guys to everybody. Gage. We got Gage. Why don't you introduce your fiance over there? Then we got Bobby, Lori. Welcome to the show. We're just hanging out here, shooting some pool, having a good time on a Friday night. Probably bust out some more cigars for everybody here in a little bit. There we go. Oh, man. Hey, Manny. Big Manny just joined up. What's up, brother? Glad you could make it tonight. So we had yeah, this thing's really progressing well.
Yeah.
Man, and it's burning good and tasty. Really good cigar. There's something else that I talked to. So there's a guy named Ken that owns a company. You've probably seen him on Facebook or whatever. It's Chief of the Leaf Cigars, and got in contact with him this week, and probably going to maybe have him on the show coming up next month probably. And he's going to send me some of his cigars to try, and I'm sure whatever he sends me, I'll have some extras to give away to you fine people. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then I got gonna finally do my tour of the cigar room, and introduce you guys to Cassie and her husband Chris. They're just some wonderful people, and just yeah, like I said, she just never ceases to amaze me with the great cigars that she's always got, and she's always looking out for me. You know, I'm telling her what I'm looking for coming down the pipe and all that kind of stuff. And just, she just always takes really great care of me, man. Manny, what you smoking tonight, brother? Something good? And Ron, what are you puffing on tonight, bro? Are you home or are you working tonight, Ron? Man, that's good. In fact, we took remember when we took Gage when he was little, took him out tubing for the out on the boat. And fuck, that was a good time, man. I got a buddy of mine, Tony, that lives down Lake of the Ozarks, and we'd always go down there on the big holidays and shit. It's just crazy down there, man. I mean, it's just, there's so many fucking amazing boats and cool ass fucking people, and everybody's partying their ass off. And they got a place down there called Party Cove, and you know, the Tabernacle, right on. That's a great smoke, man. Foundation. I've been smoking more of those. Marvin's really turned me on to them, and I got some of the 10th anniversaries, that big Salomon. I got a couple of those that I've been wanting to smoke on, and I've been smoking some Olmecs, the Maduros, and the Wise Man Lanceros. really digging those cigars. Those are fucking delicious, man. And man, I got so much good stuff to smoke. I just can't stand it. I think at some point, and you guys reach out to me, I'd like to have some of you guys, you know, come on the show with me if you want to, and you can be part of the show. You can be a guest, and you know, you can actually talk without having to type, and we can, you know, I'll try to get something set up with, you know, a couple, three of you guys, and I'll send some cigars out. We'll all smoke the same cigar and sit there and bullshit and enjoy it together. I think that'll be a fun show coming up. used to play a lot of golf with him. We'd go out and rip it up. Just the two of us. Well, every once in a while, we'd have this motherfucker, Billy. And he was the cheatingest son of a bitch. I swear to God, he played more fucking foot golf than anything else. And we always tried to really keep score. I mean, you know, hey, if I shot a fucking 11, I shot a fucking 11. You know what I mean? And we get down to the end and writing it down. I was like, yeah, I got an 8. What'd you get, Dink? And he's like, oh, I parred that one. And then Billy'd be like, I got a birdie. And I was like, you got a birdie, motherfucker. You was behind the fucking tree over there and shit. How in the fuck did you shoot a 3? You know? And holy shit, man. We played some really nice courses down here. They got some good courses here in Wichita. And we used to have one that was real. We lived close together there for a while, and we'd go to the same fucking course. What is that down on?
LW Clap, baby.
Yeah, Clap golf course. Wasn't that on Pawnee and Woodlawn or Pawnee?
Mount Vernon and Oliver.
Mount Vernon and Oliver. Okay, yeah. But we had a lot of good times playing some golf together. I wish we would have had cigars back then, because man, smoking a good fucking cigar while you're playing some golf is great, because you know, and especially if you got like a good holder or a good clip or something where you can, you know, you don't have to sit there and hold on to the son of a bitch all the time while you're playing. And you know, a good big stick, you know, big fucking Gordo or something will fucking last you for quite a few holes. And I need to get back into playing more golf. I haven't played much in a while. I kind of had to quit because I had to have back surgery a while back ago, and I just, man, till all my muscles healed up right and shit, I just couldn't do it, you know. I couldn't swing through, you know, couldn't follow through, and my shots just fucking flailed, and it just wasn't any fun to play anymore. But I've, you know, healed up really good and doing pretty fucking well with it.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta get some of these out and send these out to you guys. These are fucking just so good. I got a box of the 10th anniversary Jubilees too, which those were delicious, but man, they are nothing compared to this. This is a solid offering.
I'm almost halfway through mine, and I'm getting a lot of chocolate.
Dude, yeah.
And walnut.
Yeah, it's a chocolate bomb.
Yeah.
I mean, and just everything kind of stays on the front of the palate. I mean, it's just right there. You can taste it. It's fucking delicious.
Very good.
Hey, there's my brother Guns. I was just talking about you, brother. So I'm smoking that DTT Fiddleheads that I've been waiting to get, so I can get your cigar bomb out to you this next week. And I sent you an email. I don't know if you got it or not, but I haven't been checking emails that much. Like I said, I've been so busy with work and just doing crazy shit, and you know, traveling all over the state of Missouri trying to get shit done, and just on the phone constantly and doing emails and calls and running around meeting contractors. But I'm almost to the point where it's like, I can kick back. I can get back to enjoying smoking more cigars, get back to, you know, putting out more content for the show, and putting out more videos, you know. And yeah, brother, glad you could make it tonight. And Guns, I haven't had me either. I haven't been checking email that much. But yeah, I sent that to you, so I got your address and everything, and I'll get those boxed up when I get back home to Kansas City. I'm in Wichita, Kansas right now, Guns, so I won't be home for a few days, just down here visiting some family. got some great plans for tomorrow, man. In fact, I went to Costco today and I got 2 fucking chickens, and I got them in a brine. So I got chickens brining to cook on the pellet grill, and then I got 3 slabs of baby backs that we're gonna cook on my brother's big green egg. And so we're gonna have some stuffed chickens and some fucking ribs tomorrow, and some mashed potatoes, and my fucking Grandma Sharp's fucking extra sharp cheddar baked mac and cheese. And we're gonna feast out and finally gonna get a chance to relax a little bit and cook. I haven't cooked much for a minute, just haven't had time. And come home, I'm so damn tired, I just don't even know what to fucking do other than just conk the fuck out and sleep. But it's all good. The paychecks have been amazing. I've been having in a 2-week period for the last 2 months, I've had a full week of overtime on every check. So, and that'll be really nice come tax time, because that tax is fucking free money. Ain't no fucking tax on overtime now. So that's going to be great. Get a lot of that fucking money back on my return.
Hell yeah.
And just trying to rack it up and soak it up. But I've been spending a lot of that on cigars. I mean, Jesus, I've probably spent a couple grand on cigars in the last 2.5 weeks. But it's all shit that I really wanted. And it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I've been killing myself. And, I got all my other shit done. Got Dirt Vader bought. I got the fucking tags and taxes paid for in that motherfucker, and fixed it up and did all the work to it. And everything's good. Put a system in it. And, still had some extra money. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get some shit that I really been wanting. And, with summer coming up, and I love having the Death Star, don't get me wrong. It's nice having a cigar bar in your house, man. But as nice as the weather's been, and with everything coming up, I'm looking forward to being outside, doing some more fucking remote lives from some cool locations and shit, and taking you guys around and showing you some cool fucking stuff. And yes, they are. Fat checks are fucking nice. It makes it all worthwhile. It really does. At my age, it can be brutal at times. You know what I mean? It's just fucking, I'm clocking in at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm not clocking out till 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, 5-6 days a week. My wife and I have been going in on the weekends, doing some contracting for my boss, doing some landscaping on her office, because we just can't seem to get anybody to do it for less than stupid fucking money. And so I was like, fuck it, I'll take that money. So, I've been working 6-7 days a week, and making some good cigar money, and I'm pretty much just about fucking full. I think I need to just fucking slow down and quit fucking buying so many goddamn cigars and start smoking some of the shit that I got and enjoying it and sharing it with you guys. And, it's going to be a great summer. I'm really, really looking forward to some of the shit that I got coming up in the next 2 months. Guns, what are you smoking on tonight, bro? Anything good? So he was talking about the camera shit. another Lake of the Ozarks story. We had a huge fish fry one night, and then we went out to this joint. It's called Shooter's 21. It was on a 21-mile marker, and it was a club, and they had this fucking 2-story dance floor that was all glass and shit, and you could see all the chicks and everybody fucking getting down and dancing. And we got all fucked up on the dock. And I was drinking Seagrams, and we had that little Jack Daniels chaser jigger, and it was me and Johnny and Tony and DINK, and we were hammering cocktails in the bar, and then had this liter of fucking Seagrams that we was hitting on the way back to the fucking dock. And I had a Nikon F5 that actually belonged to the company that I worked for. I was working for Ritz Camera in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the time. It was the 6th largest store in the chain of 1,000. And so we were a pro dealer. So I had, you know, fucking $5,000-$6,000 worth of camera equipment that I got to take with me. And this was film. I was shooting film still. And I got so fucking drunk. And I was feeding the fish. You know what I mean? I was fucking laying off the side of the dock, just fucking horking. And Johnny was like, feed the fish, Chucky, feed the fish, man. And fucking he grabs the camera off the fucking boat. He's drunk as fuck. And I see him and he's got it out over the fucking dock and it's got the flash on it and everything. And I'm looking up and I'm like, don't drop the camera. I was freaking the fuck out. I thought for sure that I was going to have to fucking buy my company a fucking $5,000 camera because Johnny's drunk ass fucking was fucking around with my shit. But we were so ripped. We drank that fucking whole liter of Seagrams in probably, it took us maybe 35 minutes to get from Shooters back to Tony's place, and we killed that fucking bottle.
I stayed completely away from you guys while you guys were tipping that back. I couldn't believe it. Just chugged the whole damn thing. It was awesome.
Johnny smoking the Gloria Cubana in Intention. Right on. Oh, they were having an event. That's cool. Dude, I love going to places when they're having events, man. I've been to some Perdomo events. I've been to a La Aurora event. Was at a Crux event that was pretty good. And you know, they got some good sales, and usually it's like, you know, bundle deals. You buy so many and whatever. And like at that La Aurora event, I got the hat, and then I got this fucking badass. So this is it's made by a company called Tuber, and this fucking it's a 2-cigar travel humidor, and it's fucking made out of this fucking polymer shit, and it's got 2 O-rings at the top of it. It's airtight, so when you put your fucking cigars in there, you don't have to use no Bovedas or nothing. It keeps it all fucking humidified and shit. And I won that fucking thing, and then I got all those good cigars. And he gave me a hat. So when I do my unboxing video, I'll show you this badass fucking La Aurora hat. It was, you know, one of his personal ones. He hadn't worn it, but it wasn't anything that he was going to give it away. He had his wife go out to the car and get it for me. So I was like, fucking hey, I got a fucking La Aurora hat from my collection and shit. And, you know, events are fun. You get a bunch of people there and everybody's trying cigars. And I noticed, like, when I went back to the cigar room, for like the next week and a half, it was like everybody was fucking smoking La Auroras. They enjoyed them so much from the event that they were still buying them. You know, of course, that's the whole premise of having an event, is to get people on buying some good cigars and enjoying them and shit. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to there's some good stuff coming up at Outlaw Cigar. Cigar Room's got another one coming up soon. And I'm hoping that Nick Perdomo comes back through town again with that new Legacy father and son. I just you can still get some Connecticut's, I think, but man, the Maduros went quick. Like I said, they were gone in like 2 hours, and so I know that's going to be an amazing cigar. And I really want to get my hands on some of those and try them.
I gotta grab a drink of water.
Yeah, go right ahead,
right
man.
Back.
But it's been a good road with the Perdomo stuff, man. I mean, I love those 30th anniversaries, those big fucking Churchill anniversaries. I mean, that's a good breakfast cigar. That thing is so smooth. And when I talked to Nick Perdomo, he's like, he was talking about the legacies, and I was like, man, I love your 30th anniversaries. And he's like, I smoke a lot of those, Sean. He's like, those are, you know, one of my favorite blends that we've ever put out.
Oh, awesome.
And you know, you can still find them. You know, they're still pretty readily available. And I just I love all their cigars. The only one that I really smoked, and maybe it was just the Vitola, because I had a smaller Vitola. It was almost like a hell, it was almost like a half Corona or something, little bitty
Wow, I'm
thing. It
gonna
was
get
that
back in.
10th anniversary champagne. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But I've got some bigger ones. I've got a Robusto and I think I've got a Toro in those because they make them in a lot of different Vitolas, but I need to revisit that because those are good. But man, I love that Legacy Maduro. It's fucking delicious.
This thing just keeps getting more flavorful the more it burns.
Yes,
It's pretty incredible.
it is, man. The Guns of City, yeah, that 40 count humidor, and it's just pretty. The green in that and the top of that box, it's just fucking sick, dude. I mean, it's just like, yeah, I would love to get my hands on one of those. I need to. Fuck, I'm running out of room. In fact, I've been sending pictures of all this Opus shit and stuff that I've been buying to my friend Cassie at the cigar room. And I made a joke today. I was like, are you renting out humidor space? Because I think I'm going to need some soon, because I'm probably going to have to end up fucking buying another goddamn, big humidor, fucking put some of my shit in because I'm fucking running out of room. Which that's a good problem to have, don't you think? You can never have too many cigars, never. And especially if they're good cigars and they're going to be good, And hey, with times getting hard like they are, with gas bucking up over fucking $4 a gallon. And I mean, these poor truckers and all these guys that got all these fucking Duramaxes and shit. I mean, dude, a gallon of diesel is basically about the fucking same as a goddamn gallon of milk. It's like, yeah, I put 50 gallons of milk in my fucking truck this week. It's like, god damn, who would have ever fucking thought, that fucking gasoline would cost as much as a gallon of milk. And we've had our gas up over $4 fucking for a minute up in Kansas City, and god damn, dude. I mean, it just makes you not want to go anywhere. But then there again, it's like, the fucking apocalypse or any of that kind of shit fucking comes down the pipe. I'm set for a while. I mean, I could smoke a cigar a day for almost 2 fucking years and not run out. So that ain't gonna happen because honestly, I smoke maybe 3-4 cigars a week on the reggie. You know what I mean? Now there's some nights where I'll have 3 or 4 cigars in one night. If I'm on a roll, if I'm having a good time, get to the fucking cigar bar at 3 o'clock early, get off early and go hang out with the fellows and then just keep fucking smoking. But, it's usually some, Robustos or something or a Lancero, and just keep smoking, keep the conversation rolling and having a good time with that. But DINK, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your fucking your career, man? You want to talk about a hardworking motherfucker, to tell them how long you've been at Coleman / Worthington.
36 years.
Can you imagine that? Yeah. 36 years at the same fucking job in a fucking, So he works at the plant where they make the little fucking 1 pound fucking Coleman propane bottles for like camping and all that kind of shit, for like the Mr. Buddy heaters and all that shit. And been doing that for as long as I've known him. And tell him the fucking story about what happened with your fucking boss and how you rectified the situation. This is a great fucking story, man.
Yeah, I haven't missed a day of work in over a calendar year. Miss 1 day of work and get a call saying I'm terminated. So called the Supreme Court, called corporate, and got taken care of by the president of the company.
Yeah, it was
So,
awesome, man.
yeah, I'm very well.
And that's the way it should
taken
be.
care of.
You know what I mean? It's like rarely do you have a company that's got your back. You know what I mean?
Shit, so let's just move on to the next subject.
And fucking, I was happy for you, brother.
Yeah.
I really, really was. But so we got in the next 2 weeks, I think we've got the EP Carrillo. What is it? The Deep Blue is coming out. That's one that I'm really looking forward to. And Cassie said that I'm going to get some of those. I'm probably going to get about 6 or 7 of them. So I think on my next show, as soon as I get those, I'm going to do like a 4 cigar giveaway. I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to do one of the new Definition 13s. I'm going to do one of the Deep Blues and probably one of the EP Carrillo purples. Those have been my favorite cigars lately. I really like that purple. I actually bought a couple boxes of those, but I think they need a little age on them. They probably are going to need a good 6 months to kind of mellow out a little bit. They're a little strong, especially on the light up, but once you get in the first third, they really open up and they're really delicious. And I'm glad I got a bunch of them. And I've seen them around the place where I went today, the Cigar Chateau. Hats off to those guys. They got a really great humidor in Wichita and just a really good collection of sticks. And man, they had some Don Carlos Sangre de Toros and some Don Carlos number 2s and some Don Carlos Eye of the Bulls. And they had a bunch of Ferio Tego stuff, and they had some opuses. In fact, I picked up some of the 888 Lanceros from them. And that was because I've only got like one of those left. And I really love that. I really love that Lancero. That's a good fucking stick. But Chris and Dan, the guys that work there, they're just really great guys and really go out of their way to, and ask, just like I was asking about the societies. They didn't have them out. And I saw them when I was down there last time, and I didn't pull the trigger on them. And I was like, man, I'm kicking myself because I didn't get these fucking societies. And he's like, well, I still got them. I still got some. And he's like, we're like the only dealer in Kansas that probably even fucking has them.
Wow.
And brought them out to me, and I was like, oh fuck, okay, well, I gotta get those, because that's one of the ones that I really savor. They were expensive, but I hadn't even ever had one before. But everybody that I've talked to that's bought one and smoked it just said that it's their favorite opus, and so I got a whole box of them, and I'm gonna let them rest for a little bit. But I think he's had them for a little while, so I ain't gotta fucking sit on them too long. And probably gonna break some of those out and enjoy them some bitches. Yeah, that's exactly right. You know what I mean? Just fucking, doing it up and taking care of your people, and like I said, that's why I like to promote fucking buying local. Not everybody's going to carry everything you got. Of course, you gotta fucking buy shit online to get some of the stuff that you want. But man, and I say this every fucking show, it's like, you build those relationships with these, stores and these, tobacco shops, and you just never know what they're going to come up with, and you come in there and I promote their stuff for them, and I'm always talking to people about them and sending people in and be like, hey, they got these, go get them before they're gone, and I don't fucking sit there and like what's Marvin called, I don't gatekeep cigars. You know what I mean? It's like if I find some cigars and somebody wants some, you know, I'm all about letting people know where I got them and how to get them. And, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, if I can pick them up for you, you want some, like if I'm in, you know, one of these places doing a live stream or doing a video and you see something that you want, just reach out to me, man. You know, I'll be happy to get some of this stuff. Cause you know, it's all relative to what they buy. You know what I mean? That's kind of how it works. It's like certain tobacco companies, they'll only give you some of their high end product when you buy a lot of their core line stuff. You know, it's kind of like, you know, you can get the really, really good bourbon if you sell a fuck ton of Fireball. You know what I mean? It's just the same way in the whiskey world and shit. You know what I mean? Oh man, Bobby, I'll have to show you some of the bourbons that I had when I had my collection full blown. I mean, dude, I had some George T. Staggs. I had some fucking Russell's 15 year. I had a bunch of Jack Daniels 12 years, some Jack Daniels 14 year, Weller 107, Weller Full Proof, Weller CYPB. Some of the actual Stag Juniors, you know, and then and I love drinking like a E.H. Taylor small batch. I drank a shitload of that. That was, you know, those are kind of hard to find for a while, but you know, you could get them on secondary for about $60-65 a bottle, and that's a great pour. It's 80 proof, but it's sweet, and it's, man, I really like the E.H. small batch. That's some. It did. You know, it's kind of OSW. Yeah, it's like you know, the whiskey thing had a big boom. You know, I think COVID spurred a lot of that. You know what I mean? But you know, it just blew up for a while, and people were flipping the shit, and it was just going crazy. You know, and it was like, God damn, $400 for a $129 bottle of whiskey. You know, but if you wanted it, you had to pay the price somebody wanted for it, you know? And, but, yeah, you know, luckily the market on that came back around, and it's kind of been the same thing, with the cigars as well. You know, it's been, one of those deals where, you know, a lot of this hype shit, a lot of these cigars that everybody's out there hyping, and, oh God, I got to have this and I got to have that. And you know, made shit really scarce, and you know, people were hoarding on shit, and you know, a lot of people that wanted some of these cigars couldn't get them. And then I'm not really familiar with, like, if anybody's got like a secondary market for cigars. I've never seen it or heard any place where you can get them. It's just more, you know, talking to people, and I like to trade cigars. You know, it's like, especially if I got extras, you know, I'll just trade up. Hey, I'll give you some of these for one of those or whatever, you know, and you know, just to get it, just to try it. And you know, because some of those are, you know, some of those cigar companies, they're only producing, you know, 500, 600, 700 boxes of a certain cigar for the year, and that's it. You know, so there's a lot of connoisseurs out there that are getting these cigars, and a lot of it too is because they know people. You know, and same thing in the bourbon world. You know, these guys know some of these distributors, they know some of these liquor store owners, and you know, you ain't got a chance in getting some of that shit because they're hooking their buddies up with it. You know, but you know, when you can find somebody that's got something that you like and you want to try, and you know, you just swap. You know, I've gotten some Cubans that way. I've gotten some Cuban cigars. You know, just swapping out some stuff that people wanted to have that they just couldn't get their hands on, you know.
I'm good, thank you.
Oh man, it's beautiful out tonight, man. It rained a lot today, and but it's calmed down. It's really comfy here in the old garage.
Oh yeah.
for sure. The fuck did I do with that lighter? Yeah, I got this one. Sitting here jawing so much, fucking cigar went out. Still burning good though. I just need to shut the fuck up for 5 seconds. So anybody got any big plans for this weekend? Is anybody traveling or got family coming over, or what's everybody's big plans for the holiday, man? Gunn says it took 3 months to find plain old Buffalo Trace in Pennsylvania State. Yeah, man, it was like I don't know why they allocated regular Buffalo Trace, man, and now it's like grocery stores have fucking handles of it for like 45. They can't give the shit away. There's so fucking much of it out there, you know. And I mean, it's a good entry level bourbon, but it ain't all that, you know. And it's just because it's made by Buffalo Trace, you know. Hell, I'd rather have some fucking benchmark cast proof than Buffalo Trace, you know. And it's a little bit cheaper even. It's one of their lower shelf offerings, you know. But probably my favorite that was my go-to that I really liked to drink when I was drinking was and that's not bourbon, it's Tennessee whiskey. I love that Jack Daniel's 12 year, man. That whiskey, dude, it had like this fucking little twinge of a banana taste to it, a sweetness, and just a real deep. Oh my God, I love drinking some Jack Daniel's 12 year, and smoking that with like a Don Carlos Shark, you know, a good dark cigar. You know, just get a little Glencairn of that and sip on it for a while and do it up, you know. That was one of my go-to. The benchmark foolproof in the Sazerac and the Buffalo Trace. Yeah. And isn't that Sazerac, that's a rye, right? Yeah. And I do like some ryes. In fact, one of the ryes that surprised me the most, and I think it's a company that's in Las Vegas, is a distillery called Frey Ranch. And I had a buddy of mine, Stan Willis, that lives out in Vegas, and he's been out there school teaching. In fact, he just retired this year. Stan's getting ready to move back to Missouri. But he brought me a bottle of this. It's a cast strength rye, and I think it was like 137 proof, and probably the most delicious rye whiskey that I ever drank. It was so smooth, especially for the high octane. It was really, really good. Because I wasn't a huge rye guy, and I've had some good Jack Daniel's single barrel pick ryes too, you know, and those were, you know, 120s, 140s, some of them, and almost like a Coy Hill. Now that's another good one, the Jack Daniel's Coy Hill. Holy shit. Young says he likes the Macallan 12. He had it for the first time last night, right on. It was really good. Now I need to try the 15 year. Hey, Robert, what's up, man? Robert says he loves the Knob Creek 18 and the Elijah Craig 18. Yeah. I've had the Knob Creek. I haven't had the Elijah. Yeah. That you like. Yeah. Bobby says he loves the Elijah. And I've had the Knob Creek 15 and the 12, but I haven't had the. And I think the 12 for the money is the one. I think the Knob Creek 12 is by far the best value. Yeah, it's a little overpriced. I'd rather have 2 bottles of the of the 12, you know.
Ah, dang, I'm done with this motherfucker. Jesus Christ, that motherfucker's strong.
Yeah, he's fucking lightheaded.
Is it getting a little green under the gills?
It's very good.
Right on. He's taking a fan break.
Yeah.
Regular Elijah Craig. Yeah. I mean, and it's just a pretty bottle too. You know, I love the way it looks. It's good shit. In fact, I saw some Elijah Craig down when I visited Mr. Cash. It was like, I don't know what it was. It said something 145th, and it had like a cop badge on it. If you look at that video that I did from the Vineyard Market, that was a bottle that I hadn't seen before, and they had like 2 or 3 of them. So I don't know if it was a special commemorative for the police or what it was, but I'd never seen it before. But it looked pretty damn good. You doing all right, Dink? Yep. Right on.
Good. I just had to get up.
Yeah. Well, you're sitting on that stool too, and your old ass back ain't doing too good with that sumbitch. But I don't know. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I'm just kind of doing a little short show tonight because I want to hang out with my people and shoot some pool and chill out. But I wanted to at least get a show in this week in appreciation to you guys and hang out with you guys on a weekend night and just you know, kick this holiday off good. You know, Memorial's always been such a huge holiday for me. You know, hell, we've had like tie-dye parties and shit. You know, have, you know, 15 people bring shirts and I'll mix up a bunch of dye and we'll fucking tie them up. And then the next day we'll bust out all the tie-dyes and open them up and do it up. But that's always fun. I don't know if you guys have ever made tie-dyes, but it's like Christmas when you open them some bitches up because you never know what they're going to look like. I mean, no matter what, you can kind of repeat some stuff, but each one is just unique unto itself, you know. And that's one of the things I love about making those. You know, I've been making them for 30 plus years and shit, you know. But anyway, I am glad you got to go live there. Yeah, I know, buddy. Yeah, like I said, everything was kind of crazy. You know, with those last couple of lives that got screwed up and got cut short, and the one that got turned completely off. Like I said, I finally figured out what was going on with that bullshit. It was just the music that I was playing that the fucking algorithm said, fuck you, you know? And that's one of the things you got to realize with this whole YouTube thing and everything. It's, you know, you're dealing with a fucking machine. You know what I mean? There's not some human out there that doesn't like your shit or whatever. It's the fucking AI, and it's totally in control of everything. And no matter what you do, you gotta fucking tickle the old electronic ball sack every fucking time you fucking put a video out, because it just end up fucking your shit up. But yeah, I know you didn't. I know you couldn't make it, and it's all good. And I've been trying to start the Friday night shows a little bit later because I know I'm on Central Time. And I know some of you guys are on West Coast time, so you're like 2 hours behind me. So if it's 8 here, 8:30 here, it's 6:30 there, you know. And, you know, I start at too early, and some of you guys aren't even home from work yet and shit. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut this show short. I appreciate you guys coming. Glad to have Dink here. Glad to be here with the guys. I want to shoot some pool and enjoy my night. and get on with my weekend and party down and just have a good time. Dink, you got any closing thoughts, man?
No, just everybody have a safe Memorial weekend.
Yeah, everybody have a safe Memorial weekend, and appreciate you guys coming. And I'll see you next week. And I'll be back at the Death Star next week, and get some shit going. And I'll do some giveaways next week and stuff. And Guns, I got your stuff coming out. And Young, like I said, hook up with me on my email, and I will and I'll get you some stuff out in the mail, buddy. Let you try some of these good sticks that I've been enjoying. And well, right on, man. It's always good hanging with you guys on Friday night, and you know, it's always just a good time. And you know, I don't try to plan it out too much, because a lot of it is I want to interact with you guys and just, you know, just hang, you know, and just talk about whatever we want to talk about at the moment, and just enjoy it. But anyway, I hope you guys got some good sticks and you got some good plans, and just be safe out there. And I will see you all next week. So until next time, peace. Thanks for coming. Oh, sorry, y'all. Yeah, I got started a little early, and I'm cutting it short, brother. But come next week, I'll have probably a good 3-4 hour show for us next week. So, and I got some videos going to be coming out on the channel this week. So you guys check it out, and I'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace out.
Thanks for watching the Old Fogies Stogies.